feels like you guys haven't had a home match in about 3 years. What was it like to get back here at home?
It was amazing. Being on the road for that long is always a struggle. I mean, playing at home is the best thing for us. I feel like we're so good at home, and we showed it today with the 2-0 win. So being back in front of our fans and getting a win felt amazing, and I can't wait for the next 4 at home too. Hopefully we can gather some more points.
You got a pretty good relationship building with Adrian Perez, kind of wing-back-ish to wing-back-ish.
Yeah.
Talk about the development of that relationship.
Yeah, I feel like over the past couple games, 3-4 games, we've been doing really well and connecting well, and I feel like if we continue to do that moving forward, we're going to be so dangerous, and teams are going to fear us even more, and we're going to win even more games. So, yeah, it's been a great connection over the past couple games, and I feel like if we keep that going, it's going to be great things moving forward.
Overall, as a team right now, obviously that road stint was long, but now coming back home, what did that do to solidify the core of guys that you have in that locker room?
Yeah, honestly, it was huge for us. I mean, being on the road for that long, you're only with your team for day in, day out. You're with them every day. So getting that chemistry together, spending every day together on the road, I think it was huge for us. And I think, as you can tell with the past few games, we've really come together and the chemistry's there. We won the past 3, I believe. So, I mean, being on the road, I think, really brought us together, and I think only good things are going to happen moving forward.
It was obviously your first home match in over a month, but it was your first home win in over 3 months. How important was it to get that win to start?
That's a crazy stat. I feel amazing. I mean, being home, our goal is always to win, no matter what. I feel like if we tie at home, it's not good enough from us. So, being able to get our first win at home in a while means a lot, and I think the next 4 games we should only strive for wins.
And did the rest from the last 2 weeks help the team at all in this game?
Yeah, it was amazing. We got some time off, got time to rest our bodies after traveling to the East Coast back and forth. So, being able to get some time off and then come back last week and being able to play Dortmund and get our legs moving was huge for us, and I feel like we showed that today with some good quality in the first half and a little bit in the second, and I think, yeah, the time off really helped us.
Can you talk about the challenge of sort of refocusing and resetting after, playing Dortmund? Obviously, it's a bit different challenge than, playing in the USL.
Yeah, I felt like we knew that it was going to be a lot different, but I feel like playing that game on Thursday really got us ready for this game. I mean, we had 2 weeks off, so being able to play a competitive game midweek really got us to refocus and be mentally ready for another hard game today. So I think that was a huge thing for us, and I feel like that really helped us for this game today.
That cross, is that right where you wanted to put that ball, or was that?
Yeah, so I feel like when I just get the ball there, it's just hard across the face of the goal and see if Evan can get a touch on it, or if someone's at the back post like Joe was, if he can receive it. And he scored a great goal, but I'm just always trying to put it hard across the face of the goal, and hopefully something good comes out of it, which it did today.
Just overall, your thoughts on the match? Get a 2-0 win.
Yeah, I thought the first half we were excellent and played how we always want to play, and I think it was a great performance. In the second half, we suffered. There's no doubt about that. We, in some heat, we just struggled to hold on to the ball like we usually do, and we got pinned in our half for long periods of time, and so it was not easy. So I think the guys did a great job grinding through that when things aren't perfect, and Koke had a tremendous game, got us out of some trouble. So not our best overall performance, but that is our 3rd clean sheet in a row, and I thought there were some bright spots.
It seems like the defense was passing players off pretty well, really good communication. Is that something that's worked on recently, or is that just a continuation of what you built on early this season?
Well, I think that's our biggest area that we are working on, that we're continuing to work on, that we have to get better at to be a top playoff team. So, and it's still a work in progress because obviously we've had some changes in the back recently. So we brought in Goose, Stoney went down injured, so that was a back 3 that's never played together. So, and we have to just on the fly have great communication. So, yeah, I mean, they put a lot of players on our back line. We're playing a lot of vertical balls. It was not an easy game. They're a really tough team to play against. So we've been working on that really hard, and we could have conceded today, to be fair, but Koke did a great job, and we had some great plays from Cam and the center backs.
And they were seeming to kind of take away what Adrian Perez was able to do against them last game. Was that something you kind of prepped for, them to throw a different look at you?
Well, I mean, for sure, they had to adjust something, and we saw them against Phoenix, and they slightly changed their shape. And I still think Adrian had his way in the first half and created a lot. Maybe he wasn't creating as many shots, but he was getting to all the good spots. Toomey was getting chances, Joe. So I think the rotation on the right was very good. And when you're going to bring that many players over to him, it opens up our midfield. So, I mean, they obviously had an adjustment, but when he's playing the way he is and how he's carrying the ball, we're going to create space somewhere.
During the end of that away stint, the Dortmund game, it just seems like this team has come out with new conviction. It's just sharper. Is that something that's coming out in training as well? Is this just something that now you're peaking? You know, we've referenced that before. You want to peak at the right time. Is this what we're seeing from San Diego Loyal now? They're peaking right now at a great time, and is what we're going to continue to see.
I hope we're not peaking yet. So I think I like making mid-season additions so that you don't peak yet. So you have to work hard to implement those guys into what you're doing. But I think where we are mentally right now is at the top of where we've been, which is really good. You saw that there, just digging in when things aren't perfect, going against a world-class opponent like Dortmund and believing in yourself and showing your quality. So, yeah, I think our group's in a really good spot right now. They're fighting really hard for each other, and they're doing all the things we want. But I still think we're a couple gears from where we want to be, and that's okay.
How important is having Koke Vegas finish the road trip with 2 shutouts and then starting the homestand here?
Yeah, look, it's not just Koke. There's a lot of other guys involved in that, but I am happy for Koke that he gets those clean sheets. And today he earned it. You know, there's other times where the job is done in front of you, but today he had to earn it, and so very pleased for him. You know, we ask a lot of him more than just save shots. And today he was outstanding. So I'm just happy for him. He's a wonderful, wonderful man, and he's a joy to work with. So I'm just really happy for him tonight.
How impressed were you when he saved the ball from going out of bounds over here?
Very impressed.
4 more matches at home, obviously. Do you have a number of points in your head that you want? You want 10, you want 9 points from these 4.
Yeah, all of them. And we won all of them. So, but look, I told the guys before the game, like, just because we're back home doesn't give us the right to 3 points every game. We have to, just because we can't wait to come home, and just because we have games in hand doesn't mean we have the right to those games. You have to win the games in hand. So, yeah, we have some games in hand on our opponents, but you have to win the game. So, we're just going to keep improving and, come back on Saturday and prepare for Orange County.
Pues un juego muy difícil aquí, un oponente que pues el juego pasado fue un resultado diferente, pero todos nos traían ganas contra el Loyo. Llegas a este juego, ¿cómo te has sentido tú personalmente y luego en el equipo después de un gran partido el día de hoy?
Bueno, pues hoy era un reto importante porque volvíamos a casa después de mucho tiempo fuera, después de mucho tiempo sin ganar en casa. Era fácil caer un poco en la relajación después del partido que tuvimos contra ellos fuera de casa, pero el resultado creo que al final es engañoso porque muy pronto, por diferentes motivos, errores, expulsiones y demás, todo se puso muy cuesta abajo para nosotros. Entonces ellos iban a venir con ganas y nosotros pues teníamos que responder también de la mejor manera. Personalmente me he sentido muy a gusto, sobre todo porque nuestros fans también estaban con muchas ganas de que volviésemos, se ha notado, y porque creo que también nosotros les hemos demostrado a ellos que también teníamos muchas ganas de volver y de reponernos de la última racha que habíamos tenido en casa y de mantener pues esas victorias, esas porterías a 0 que veníamos haciendo en los últimos partidos.
Mucho desgaste en este juego, hasta saliste hasta afuera para recuperar un balón. Cuando anotó el segundo gol, caes y celebras, y cuando se acaba el juego igualmente celebras. O sea, ¿qué estás sintiendo? ¿Qué es lo que pasa por la mente de Koke ahorita?
Bueno, pues es un partido en el que creo que hemos sentido la mayor parte del tiempo que lo hemos dominado. Íbamos ganando 1-0, pero evidentemente todo equipo va a tener sus ocasiones a lo largo del juego. Entonces para mí era muy importante que nosotros metiéramos un gol más y que nos diese un poco, o nos permitiese vivir más tranquilos la última parte del partido. Y que pues eso se diese al final ha sido como pues una tensión que sale de esa manera, muchas veces es a modo de rabia y celebrar con euforia, y esta vez pues fue cayendo al suelo, tanto tú dices como tanto después del gol, el segundo gol, como al final del partido. Creo que es al final pues sentirte orgulloso del trabajo bien hecho.
Y cuando Ronaldo ha terminado con la segunda, tú estás muy emocionado. ¿Puedes hablar qué estaba pensando a ti cuando finalmente el juego está?
Pues sí, era la sensación del trabajo bien hecho, como he dicho antes, de sentirnos orgullosos porque creo que merecíamos meter ese gol, porque ha sido faltando muy poco para el final del partido y casi eso nos aseguraba los 3 puntos, por lo tanto ha sido sí, una sensación de agradable y de confort que era muy importante en ese momento.